Good afternoon, everybody. It's coming at you for this week's question and answer time. I'm going to have a few special guests for us here in a little bit, but first, I wanted to address our weekly Thinking About God segment where I just share one of His attributes, something that we've been talking about in Sunday school before all this went down. But for now, last week we looked at His holiness. This week, I want to consider His righteousness and His justice. Now, what do those things mean? Well, God's righteousness and justice are derived from the same word meaning to be right or just. It makes sense, right? Righteousness designates God's perfect agreement between God's nature and His acts. His justice is the way God legislates His righteousness. There's no action that God can take in relation to man that violates His moral code of justice. There is no law above God, but there is a law in God. Now, a few verses for us today. Psalm 119, verse 137, talks about God's righteousness. It says this: "Righteous are you, O Lord, and right are your rules." It's the perfect example of who God is and His righteous character. He is always right. Now next, we must consider His justice, and a good verse for that is Psalm 89, verse 14. It says, "Righteousness and justice are the foundation of your throne. Steadfast love and faithfulness go beyond you." Now, God's righteousness and justice set the standards for our righteousness and justice, our standards in our lives. If God says it's just, then it's just. If God says it's right, it's right. So that is how we measure what we consider to be right and just as well. So, a few questions. How does your standard of what is right compare to God's standard? How does your standard of what should be just compare to God's standard? Those are the questions I have for you now. But as we move into our next segment time, I wanted to bring in a few special guests here at the house, Olivia, Titus, and Abigail, and I'm going to ask them a few questions about what God is teaching them and just some fun questions as well. But I hope you get a kick out of it and enjoy it, and hopefully in a few weeks we can do some more things just like. I'm here with Olivia Smith, right? Mm-hmm. All right, Livy, what has been your favorite thing about quarantine?
That we get to do a lot of inside activities.
Like what?
Like play Overcooked 2.
What's Overcooked 2?
Video game.
What else?
Play Mysterium.
Okay.
And
what's Mysterium?
a board game.
Yes, I know, but other people don't know. So you have to explain it.
Okay.
So what's been your favorite thing to do with your brother and sister?
Probably play Pilgrims.
Redo. Start over. What? Let's start over. You're not smiling very much and you're not looking at the 3 dots. Okay? Restart. Alright, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's let this car go by. Alright, I'm here with Olivia, my oldest, who is ready to answer some questions for us today. Livy, what has been your favorite part about quarantine?
Staying inside with my family.
Okay. What has been your favorite thing to do while we've been staying inside?
Play video games and board games.
Okay. Sounds like fun, since I've been a part of that too. It is fun. What has been your least favorite part about all this?
Everyone being a little anxious.
Yeah, people have been worrying a lot. That's true. Now, what have you missed most about church?
Not seeing all my friends.
Yeah,
and just like how you do your videos, I like to actually be there.
Yeah, in person, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Now, Olivia, one more question. Since you're a little older, what has God been teaching you through all this?
To have faith in Him and to trust Him that
Yeah.
He has a plan for this.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, He's been teaching me a lot of those same things too. And hopefully He's been teaching you a lot of those same things too. But, Livy, one more last question, just a fun question. Maybe two questions. First, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Probably chocolate chip cookie dough.
Good choice. Second, if you were an animal, what would you be?
Horse.
Horse? Why a horse?
That's my favorite animal.
Okay, that makes sense. Good job. All right. I'm here with the Titus. He's going to answer a few questions for us today and just see what he thinks about quarantine time. Right, Titus?
Right.
All right, Titus, what has been your favorite part about quarantine time?
I get to stay with my family.
Good answer. I like that too. What has been your least favorite part?
Not going outside.
Yeah. So it's been probably 5 weeks since Titus has been anywhere. So you're probably going crazy, right?
Yep.
Okay. Next question. You ready?
Yep.
What do you miss most about going to church?
Stay. Go, seeing my friends and seeing my teachers.
Yeah, that's hard. But what have you been doing to stay busy?
Making books.
Making books. About what? Like, what are some of the things?
Wolfman.
Wolfman,
Abby.
Abby,
Titus. And
I think I saw a superhero book.
Wolfman. That was Wolfman, right?
What about Hulk
Yeah, that was
and
Wolf.
Iron Man?
Wolf and Hulk was in there too.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So, one more question. What is your favorite animal today?
Dog, snakes, and Komodo dragons.
That is definitely not one animal, but that will work. All right. Awesome. I'm here with Abigail. So, Abby, what was your favorite show you watched today?
Puppies.
Puppies? Like Puppy Pals? Now, what do the puppies say?
Ruff.
Ruff, ruff. Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what is your favorite thing you've been doing with Ia and Titus? What's your favorite thing?
Yeah, Titus.
Yeah, what's your favorite thing you do with them?
Watching shows.
Watching shows?
Hmm?
Good. Now, who is this? Who is that?
Ollie.
Dolly. Does Dolly like to have fun?
Hmm?
Yeah. Abby, what's your favorite color today?
Red.
Red? I like red. You know why?
Hmm?
Because that's the color of your hair. Can you smile? Or are you very distracted?
No, Titus.
Okay. Hope you enjoyed that time with the kids. Yeah, I'm sure you've missed seeing them, and I know it's fun for them to do things like this with Dad. I hope you have a great day. See you next week. God bless.